If you're a committed couple who knows how to get through the week smoothly, almost like a dance you've practiced, shows up for each other in all the right ways, hardly ever argues because you've learned how to stay steady with each other, but still feels a quiet space between you that no amount of teamwork has filled, this is for you. Here are 5 signs you're doing everything right, but still feel emotionally disconnected, and why we just need more time together sounds good in theory, but isn't actually what brings your spark back. Hey there, I'm Ashley, the creator of Playful Remedies. I help couples break out of the autopilot version of their relationship, the one filled with calendar updates and did you handle that conversations, and tap back into the spark, the flirting, and the fun that made you choose each other in the first place. If you're ready for bite-sized shifts that bring big connection, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get into the 5 signs you're doing everything right but still feel emotionally disconnected. You schedule date nights religiously, but they feel more like obligations than opportunities. You block off the time. You get the babysitter. You sit across from each other at dinner, trying to warm up to each other like 2 people learning how to be a couple again after a long week. And within 10 minutes, you're talking about the kids' schedules, the dog's mysterious rash, or scrolling through your phone hoping to find some conversation inspiration. You drive home feeling more disconnected, like, did we really spend money to talk about the garbage disposal? No wonder quality time isn't hitting the way the internet promised. Your conversations are efficient and productive, but never playful or curious. You're a powerhouse team. You can execute a to-do list faster than a NASCAR pit crew. But when was the last time you asked each other a question just because? Or teased each other in the kitchen? Or laughed so hard one of you snorted? You know who you are. You've mastered communication. You just misplaced the curiosity somewhere between all the Amazon packages and school pickups. You show love by doing things for each other, but rarely through spontaneous affection. You run errands, you handle responsibilities. You're the steady rhythm holding the whole household together. But the random hand squeeze, the flirty, midday, winky face emoji text, the come here, I want to look at your face for a second moment. Yeah, those disappeared the same time your weekend energy levels did. And without them, your partner slowly shifts from the one I flirt with to the one I'm connected with by tasks. You wait for the right moment to be romantic, but that moment never comes. You tell yourself, once the kids are in bed, after this project, when we're rested. Let's be honest, you have not been fully rested since 2014. Life never slows down, so while you're waiting for the perfect romantic window, spontaneity is wheezing in the corner like, can I get a turn? You've had multiple, serious talks about your relationship, but nothing actually changes. You sit down, you discuss, you plan, you make plans to work on it. And for a few days, it feels like, yes, we're doing it. But then, life happens. Dishes, deadlines, lost water bottles, and you slide right back into the same old rhythm. Because the truth is, you can't just problem solve your way back into connection. You have to play your way back. Here's what no one's telling you. The problem isn't that you need more time together. The problem is how you're spending the time you already have. You've been conditioned to believe connection requires long, uninterrupted time blocks, deep, heart-to-heart conversations, perfectly planned, candlelit moments, but intimacy doesn't live there. Real connection doesn't happen in the 2-hour date night where you're both trying too hard. It lives in the bite-sized, ridiculously hilarious, beautifully meaningful moments. That 30-second moment when you catch each other's eye and smile for no reason. That thinking of you text that makes them grin during a stressful Zoom meeting. That hand squeeze while doing dishes and it lets them know, hey, I still like you. Those tiny moments, that's where the spark lives. It's been sitting there this whole time like, hello? Can we get back to being us? You don't need more hours in your day. You need more presence in your moments. Let's stop treating connection like another task to schedule and make happen. Start noticing the little opportunities to be playful, curious, and affectionate without any agenda or expectation. Because 2 to 5 minutes of intentional, playful interaction will do more for your relationship than another stiff date night where you both pretend to enjoy talking about where we are. I've seen couples in my free 5-day couples reset go from roommates with Wi-Fi to rediscovering flirtation, laughter, and genuine curiosity in just a few days, not because they had more time, but because they started showing up differently in the time they already had. If you recognize yourself in these 5 signs, you're not broken. You're just stuck in a pattern that prioritizes productivity over presence. And the good news? You can shift this, starting today. Stop waiting for the mythical perfect moment. Start creating tiny pockets of play, curiosity, and spontaneous affection right inside your already beautifully chaotic life. That's where the spark comes back. If you're ready to stop working on your relationship and start enjoying it again, tap that subscribe button. I'll teach you the playful, real-life, connection-first way to get your spark back without turning your relationship into a project.